everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am the Horror Sensei, and today I have a collection update to bring you all. Over the past few days, week or so, I have bought quite a few new movies, well, not a ton, but a few new movies that I wanted to share with you all. But before we get into the new movies, I have this little box here to open. Pull out my handy dandy crucifix dagger. This, I'm really excited about, honestly. It is a candle. My buddy, my good friend, Rob, aka the Horror Punk, has sworn by these candles from Grey Rick Lane and said that they're just awesome, that she does an amazing job with these candles. So I love supporting small businesses, and I've been over at his house. They smell amazing. Like, he's not lying. They smell great. So I'm like, man, I gotta get one of these candles. Now, they're like, why is he talking about candles on a horror channel on YouTube? Because, let me tell you, they are horror-themed candles. Yes, that's right. We all know Bath & Body Works, awesome candles. And they do October ones. They do Halloween-themed ones in the month of October. But these are horror movie specific. I'm talking Scream, Halloween, Trick or Treat, Jaws. Like, she has a ton of movie specific candles on her site that you can get. That's really cool. She also has some other horror scented ones. So I'm like, man, I gotta get me one of these candles. I gotta see what all the hype is about. And so it came today, really excited. Now, I ordered this literally 2 days ago. Bam! It arrived today. So that is incredible shipping there. Oh, cool. Throwing a little candy. And, oh, how fun is this? It's a little finger, like a Frankenstein finger or something. Love that. So already I'm happy. If you throw in some goodies, some extras like that, it makes the box feel like more personal and just like a really cool experience. So I'm digging it already. Really nicely packaged. We've got packing peanuts and wrapped inside bubble wrap. So that's really nice. So make sure nothing happens to the candle. Oh man, I'm so excited about this, honestly. So here's the one I picked up. I picked up the Jaws Amity Escape candle. Look at that pretty blue. Really pretty ocean blue, the candle. This is coconut cream, salty sea air, and sunscreen. Now I know what you're thinking. The guy that absolutely hates summer bought a summer-themed candle. Yes, that is correct, and I'll tell you why. Maybe if I smell the good smells of summer, we don't have a beach in Nebraska. So I don't get to smell the salty sea air of a good ocean. So maybe if I light this, it'll bring happiness to me, and I'll start to see what all the fuss is about summer. I doubt it, but I'll have an awesome smelling candle. It'll probably make me want to ride a shark, maybe. Maybe, something fun. Let's open this thing up. Oh, that's nice. That is so nice. That smells so good. I cannot wait to light this. Okay, this is making the most seasoned summer hater happy. This is a summer smelling candle. And I can't explain it, but man, there's something about it. It smells really good. Scent is the strongest sense tied to memory. So you smell something like this, it instantly harkens vacation days in the ocean or in California or something like that. So really cool. Definitely happy about that. Highly recommend if you like candles like I do, need some good smells for your horror room, horror basement, your collector room, whatever you have. definitely check out Grey Rick Lane. She's on Instagram, and she has an Etsy shop. Definitely check her out. She does amazing work there. Let's get on to the movies now. So, a couple places have had their sales going on. First up, Target had their buy two, get one free sale a couple weeks ago. So, I took advantage of that. Now, did you all know that if you order online at Target, they have boutique labels? They have your Vinegar Syndromes, they have Arrow, they have pretty much everything. Which was news to me, and I was pleasantly surprised about. And you still get the same buy two, get one free deal on them all. So I was pumped about that. I had to take advantage of it. Picked up a couple of releases that I've been really wanting to get my hands on. First up, I picked up the Creature Feature Slugs from Arrow. Always love that cover. That's so cool there. This one, I'm excited to see. Honestly, I haven't seen this one yet, guys. I haven't seen it. It's a blind buy for me. I've been wanting to buy it for so long. I'm talking years. I've had this thing in my mind. Finally, I pulled the trigger and picked it up. Really happy to throw it on. Probably do a movie themed movie night. Maybe this one and Ticks from Vinegar Syndrome, something like that. So, really pumped about that. Next up, we have the 80s slasher Death Screams, also from Arrow. And this is a new release, and I was really happy I was able to pick it up from Target, you know, during their sale. I love the cover there, loaded with special features. The movie, I'm happy to own the movie. Let's just say that. It's not the best slasher of all time. It's an extremely low budget. Very minimal kills, honestly, and the pacing is pretty bland on it. But nonetheless, I'm excited to have it. The last, 10 minutes of the movie really amp it up, kind of make it worth it. So there's that. And then the next one I have is another creature-type feature, kind of a monster movie that I've liked for a really long time, just have never picked up the Blu-ray. And this is from MVD Rewind Collection, and that is Abominable with Tiffany Shepis. Love this one. Lance Henriksen is in this one. Jeffrey Combs is in this one. All-star cast. It's such a fun movie. Highly recommended if you like monster-type movies. Abominable. It's an awesome movie. I can't say enough good things about that one. So, happy to pick up those three from the buy two, get one sale at Target. And then, of course, Barnes & Noble had their 50% off Arrow sale. So I'm like, yeah, well, I gotta spend some more money. I gotta get some new Arrow movies now. Even though I just got two from the Target sale. I ran ahead to Barnes & Noble and I picked up Creepshow 2. Honestly, I thought I owned the DVD of this one, so I thought, oh yeah, I'll upgrade to the Arrow because I've wanted this release for a while. I realized I didn't actually own the DVD, so it's actually a first-time buy for me. I've seen the movie, but it's a first-time buy, so I don't own the DVD already. I thought I was upgrading, but obviously, Creepshow 2 is a classic. Needs no introduction, really. Some awesome segments, mini movies, whatever you want to call them, in there. So, really cool stuff. And then this next one I picked up from Barnes & Noble is an upgrade for me. I upgraded my old DVD copy. This one, I honestly promise I do have on DVD, and that is Reanimator. Obviously, I have the same thing I've been saying. I wanted this release for a long time. I don't know. Upgrading, I don't feel is necessary. If I have the DVD, I'm not always like, oh, I got to get the Blu-ray when it comes out. If it's a movie I love, I will. And if it's a release I love, like a Scream Factory or Arrow or Vinegar Syndrome, something like that, then yeah, I'll upgrade the DVD to the new shiny edition. And that's kind of how I feel with Reanimator. Obviously, Reanimator is one of my favorite movies of all time. Absolutely love it. Jeffrey Combs and Barbara Crampton, who is one of my top actresses of all time. So, love that release. love that I finally get to have the Arrow release in my collection. And then this next one, I've been saving this one for last because in my opinion, it is the best. Probably one of my favorite releases. Probably one of my favorite releases of 2022 so far. And that is Jacko. Now, this is a MakeFlix release. And say, oh yeah, that's an awesome slipcover, really cool. But here's the thing, it comes signed by Linnea Quigley. Woo! Look at how awesome that is. The art on the front and the back is great. And then the spot for Linnea's signature there is fantastic. Now, this was an extremely limited release, guys. I think there was only maybe 1,000 of these with the signed slipcover that were made. I missed out the first time and I thought, oh man, my chances are over. But they had 95 copies left over from a con that they went to, and they put them up for sale at 8 a.m. on like a Wednesday or something. They sold them out in 2.5 minutes. Luckily, I got in there before those 2.5 minutes, and I was able to get my hands on this release because I would have been really bummed had I not been able to pick up that limited release with the Linnea signature on the slipcover. You see the inside, you see the Blu-ray there. It's a really fun movie. It is a 90s slasher dripping with 90s nostalgia, some nice fall vibes in there. It's like an extremely low budget movie, but it's like a classic, to me, it's like a classic video store 90s rental, right? Like you would just go to Blockbuster, you would see this movie on VHS and you would pick it up. Like it has those vibes for me. The story is all over the place. The writing is all over the place. It really makes no sense at all, but I love it. I love it. It's a fun movie. If I recommend picking it up. They do have just the standard Blu-ray version on their site now on MakeFlix. So if you want to check out the movie, it's like $20. I recommend going and checking that out. But I'm really happy I got the slipcover, of course, signed by Linnea Quigley, who I feel is all of our, like one of our favorite screen queens, horror actresses of all time. She's just awesome in everything that she does. So there you go. There are my recent pickups, my additions to my collection. I think I've got some pretty good titles, and I'm super pumped to light this candle. That came in like 2 days. I can't believe how fast it came from Grey Rick Lane. So that is all for you today. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite movie that I picked up was, or maybe it's a candle and that's your favorite thing I picked up. Let me know in the comments below. I will be happy to know. And if you've seen any of these movies and if you like them, tell me. I love talking about movies with you all. You can follow me on Instagram over at Horror Sensei. You can follow me on Letterboxd at Husker Sensei. And you can follow me on Twitter at Haddonfield Sons. That is it for you all today. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you for watching the video. And until next time, remember, try not to get French fried. Bye, everybody.